Listen up. Be you. You got this. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Keto, rock stars, stay strong. Be you. Bacon, beef, butter. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto on, stay strong. Be you. Keto rock stars.
Keto rock stars. Welcome to this Thursday motivation. How is everybody doing today? I hope you are all having a wonderful day. I'm just checking my live streams here, and for whatever reason, it does not look like I am live on. Oh, wait, I am live on Facebook. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. And there is a vertical live going on. So if you don't like vertical lives, feel free to hop over to the horizontal live. The only reason why I'm doing a vertical live is so that I can hopefully reach more viewers who aren't subscribers. So feel free to go on the vertical live, and my head's kind of being cut off there, but oh well, whatever. So welcome everybody. I'm also on Rumble. If you're watching on Rumble, please post in the comments watching on Rumble, just because I like to acknowledge everybody there. You see, I'm not seeing the live chat there though. Let me just see your message here. Okay. So welcome wherever you're watching from. So today, let's say hi to a few people. We have Lynn, 22 cute cats in the house. Hi, Lynn. Jenny is in the house, and it's Jenny's birthday, Jen's birthday. And so we're going to sing to her. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jen. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, Jen. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and all your dreams come true, all your birthday wishes. Welcome, welcome. Donna Ray is in the house. Welcome, Bacon Runner, Donna Ray. And she says, I'm driving, got your notification while I was at a red light. Well, drive safe, please. Andy, my beautiful friend Andy is in the house. I'm sure Susan's working today, but welcome. Thank you for watching, Andy. Let's see who else is here. Oh, Stream Elements is here. Ha ha ha. That's one of my moderators, my bots. It says my Facebook notifications are not coming in. So if you are chatting from Facebook, let me see if I can pull this up on my little machine over here and see the chat from Facebook. We'll just do that, and I will just monitor the chat from here if anybody's watching from Facebook. Let me turn down this so I don't hear it. Okay, I've got the chats from here. I can't see the chats from Rumble over here because I'm not a subscriber, but we will fix that after the stream. So everybody, what's happening today? I got a lot to talk about, right? A lot to talk about. Let's see. Andy says, getting my travel documents together today. Saw you live and thought I'd pop in. Yes, Susan is at work. That's what I thought. I thought Susan would be at work. Oh, we have Lance, North Dakota Carnivore. Thank you, everybody. And Lance, if you want to post your channel, put exclamation love bacon or loves bacon, exclamation point love bacon, and it will post your channel. And let's all subscribe to Lance's channel. Thank you for tuning in. We have Coach Angela Mullins is here. Granny Boo is in the house. I think I got everybody. So I would like to talk about a few things. of course, and now my phone is right in my way. So, let me just pull up my little talking points here. All right. So, first things first, the reason why I'm live streaming again today, this is my normal live stream time, but what happened is uh the um jury duty that I was scheduled for got canceled. So jury duty got canceled. So we're back on today, which means I won't be live streaming tomorrow night. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this is the first week in 9 months that I've actually lost weight. Oh my gosh, I just lost my mouse. Going on. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is the first week in 9 months since going carnivore that I've lost weight. I've only lost 2 pounds. So it could be water retention. It could be something, but I did start a few things. I started some days having a protein forward meal first thing in the morning, right? Because Nisha a week ago said something about that. Her and Kim recommend that to women over 40. The other thing I started is I went back on Berberin Plus, and none of this is medical advice. I am not advising anybody go out and get a supplement. And always check with your doctor before starting anything new, especially a supplement, because supplements can interact with your current medications. But I've taken this before, but for a different reason. I took this to bump up my HDL to get my previous doctor off my back on my high cholesterol, which we'll talk about that here in a little bit too. But I'm now taking this because Berberin Plus per Dr. Berry and some other keto carnivore doctors have stated that Berberin Plus bumps up your GLP-1s and is like a natural metformin. So those of you who have been following me know that I have terrible hunger, even on high fat carnivore. I'm just hungry all the time, which tells me that my leptin and ghrelin signals are off. I already know I'm going through menopause, so that's not helpful. And I did have some tests come back for hypothyroidism, and now that seems to be resolved, at least on paper. But I wanted to take this, and this is helping. I have noticed that I do not have this uncontrollable hunger at night. Now, I have posted a link in the comments of this video on which berberine I purchase, and it has some stuff in there. There's magnesium stearate, silicone dioxide, and cellulose in there. So you don't have to purchase this one. You can do your research, but this is the one I could afford, and it does seem to be helping and with minimal side effects. So may not be the cleanest one out there, but it's the one I'm purchasing. I think it's like $35 for a 60-day supply. So that seems to be good for me. And I'm taking a pill in the morning and a pill at night around dinner. Yeah. So let's see here. What am I missing in the chat? Sandy asked how Dennis is doing today. Worse. He's not doing better. He goes back to the doctor today, but the doctor is hesitant to put him on any medications because of the Stevens-Johnson syndrome. So I'm really hoping something gets done today at his doctor's appointment. They can figure out what to do because he is just suffering. And Lynn says, I also love that the berberine helps with your hunger. Absolutely. It is working, and I'm down 2 pounds, and I don't feel like I just got to eat the whole refrigerator at night. I may eventually bump it up to 3 pills a day. Jen, this is a supplement, and it's a natural supplement. And this one is free of soy, gluten, milk, egg, wheat, GMOs, peanuts, sweeteners, shellfish, and sugar. No binders, color additives, or preservatives. This might be the one I got off of Dr. Berry's website. But I get the plus because it's supposed to be stronger. It's a little more expensive, but it's just a dietary supplement. And the way that Dr. Berry describes it, it's like a natural metformin, right? So metformin is a medication that is used to help assist diabetics. And you can do some more research on that, but that's what I've been taking to help me stave off these hunger issues I've been having, and it seems to be working so far. And yes, Sandy, I've been praying for him daily too. He's suffering with this infection and it's not getting better. And now the rash and the mouth sores have gotten better, but there's one spot on his body that he still has an infection on. And just say prayers. If you guys are praying people, just say prayers, please. Okay, so that is what's happening with that. Again, always check with a medical professional before starting a supplement. The other thing I want to do is my cholesterol test came back high. In my opinion, it came back good high, not bad high. And my doctor automatically called in a statin, so he disagrees. But um when I went to CVS to fill my allergy pill, they're like, "Do you want to take this or do you want to fill the statin?" I'm like, "Absolutely not." So I did not fill the statin. I'm sure that's going to tick off my doctor, but oh well. So, one thing I'm gonna do, which Dr. Nelson recommended, was, I'm going to the day before I'm gonna request a recheck. The day before, I'm gonna eat a bunch of berries and a low-fat meal, such as a high-protein chicken breast, and that's all I'm gonna eat that day, because they say if you eat carbs or Dr. Nelson recommended if you eat carbs the day before your cholesterol test, it will lower the LDL. With that being said, and again, not medical advice, it's just something I'm going to try to see if I can skew my numbers just to get my doctor off my back. And I'm sorry, doctor, if you're watching, but I don't agree that don't agree with your recommendations. And it's my choice and it's my body. So, I understand you have educated me on my risks and you can put that in my chart, but I just don't want to be on a statin. Now, one thing I want to do during this call is I want to share my screen here. Uh, oh, this isn't the right screen. Hold on. Let me get the first screen I wanted to share first. Maybe I can find this. I want to show you. I think I'm gonna have to pop this to the front and come back over here. Let me see if I can find it here. It should be under here. It is. Get lab details. Okay. So what we are looking at is we are looking at my previous cholesterol test from my prior doctor, and this is before I went high fat carnivore. So you can see my triglycerides were 75, my HDL was 56, and my LDL was 111, right? So my cholesterol HDL ratio was good, and my doctor, everything here was in range. My LDL was less than 130, right? But I was feeling like crap. I was exhausted all the time. I could barely get out of bed. Um, it was awful. Like, I was just struggling so hard with life and metabolic issues, and I just felt terrible. So since going carnivore, here's what's happened. Here's my most recent test. My total was 310. My HDL went up to 95, guys. This is like the upper range of upper, which is really good. My triglycerides dropped from 75 to 51. And then my LDL went way up to 201, right? But I am feeling so much better. So my new doctor obviously freaked out. My ratio is still 3.3. I think it was 3.3 any other test. Let me just look at this. Yeah. My ratio is still 3.3. And then he did a lipoprotein fraction ion mobility test. So my LDL particles are 1845 in count. My LDL small is really high. Well, high, not really high, but it's high. So the small fraction is 254, the medium is 364, and the large is 8,314. Now, I am a cholesterol LDL pattern of A, which is the good pattern. Optimal pattern is A. The peak size is 225.2, so this is good. And then my APOL B results came in high at 139. And the really dangerous, in my opinion, A came very low at 48. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about this because I did some research on this. I'm going to do some research on this because I did some research on this, and here's what I found out. My A1C came in at 5.0, which is excellent. My hemoglobin, and here's the really good news. My C-reactive protein came in at low at less than 3, which the C-reactive protein is an indicator of heart disease and also inflammation in your body. And I requested that, and that came in low. And look at my insulin. This is my fasting insulin. Came in at 3.8. Optimal, in their opinion, is less than 18.4, but we know less than 10 is what we shoot for. And again, none of this is medical advice. This is just all my testing. Now, I'm waiting on my BRCA1 and BRCA2 test because breast cancer runs high in my family. So we wanted to get that done. I'm also going to get a CAC score done on April 7th, and I can't wait for that to come back very low or 0 because the doctor did tell me you will go on a statin if it's over 300. Well, guess what? I won't. And I definitely won't if it's like really less than 300 or even 0, which I kind of have a feeling that it may come back very low. Now, something else I wanted to show you, I kind of wrote up this little pamphlet. Come back over here. Let me end the share and let me share something else here that I am going to provide to my doctor. Let me see if I can find this. Bring this up. Where's it at? Oh, not that one. Let me close that one. All right, guys, I have a lot of stuff open here. Okay, so let me go back to here and let me share. Can't find it. Window. I have to go to window. That's why. Okay, so I made this little document for my doctor. Amy's profile, the lipid energy model. When carbohydrates are very low, the body relies heavily on fat transport for energy. Your liver sends out fat and particles called very low density lipoprotein. As tissues burn in the fat, blah, 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 fat metabolism is very active. More VLDL are produced, more LDL particles appear afterwards. So my numbers strongly fit this pattern. I show classic signs of strong fat metabolism. My triglycerides were 51, very efficient. My HDL is 95, strong reverse cholesterol transport. My TG to HDL ratio is 0.54, extremely insulin sensitive. My LDL pattern is A, which indicates very large buoyant LDL, and my peak size is 225, A, large particles. This suggests my body is moving fat through the bloodstream efficiently for energy. So why LDL can rise in a situation? When fat is used as the primary fuel, the liver releases more VLDL particles. Tissues extract triglycerides from those particles, and then the remaining particles become LDL. And it says, and even though I'm not at my optimal weight anymore, for me. People say this phenotype is called the lean mass hyperresponder. My LDL is high and my HDL is very high and my triglycerides are low. And it says I fit this pattern very closely. Now, I am going to get the coronary artery calcium scan. If it does come back with a number, I'm going to do the little tinfoil trick where you crumple up a piece of tinfoil because I was almost 300 pounds for 10 years. And I'm going to show the doctor this trick when you crumple up the tinfoil and then you try to straighten it out. It will, it will metabolically fix some things, but you still have little crinkles, in your markers. And so that could be what that is. So, my labs show high lipid transport, but very strong metabolic health. Now, some other things that I am going to do, and this may get me fired. This may get me fired. I bought my doctor this book, which is one of my favorite books that I read almost 8 years ago when I started my ketogenic journey, The Great Cholesterol Myth. And I posted a link. If you do not have this or this book, I highly recommend reading this book. It's written by Stephen Sinatra and Johnny Bowden. Stephen Sinatra is a heart specialist, a cardiologist. And then I also printed out that paper that I created, plus a bunch of other studies. Again, I'm probably going to get myself fired from this doctor, but I posted all the links to the research that I've done and printed out for my doctor. And I'm going to hand that over to him and say, look, if you want to know why I feel the way I do, I'm not just some person off the street walking into your doctor's office not wanting to take medications. I specifically do not want to take this medication class because of the information I have researched and provided with you. And please take time to read that before you talk to me about prescribing a statin again. And again, not medical advice for you. This is just what I want to do. And there's like 7 studies I printed out for him. So, yes, LDL without side differential is pointless. Exactly, Lance, right? And they all freak out. And this one has been I like this doctor because he's an osteopathic doctor. And I like what he's doing. Oh, hi, Deb Riley is watching from Facebook. Welcome, Deb. This is Cindy DeMancha's sister. Welcome, Deb. Thank you for watching. But this guy was just like, yeah, you will go on a statin if your CAC is over 300. I didn't say anything. I just wanted to get the results back. And while the LDL is still high and, there is some high small particles in there, I'm not freaking out about it, right? I'm not freaking out about it. Yep, the large ones are the good ones. You are doing great. Exactly. Hi, Coach Juliet. Coach Juliet's my sister from another mister. Welcome, welcome. And I understand you're on a Zoom call. That's totally fine. You will excuse me unless you are hog tying me down. No, thank you. I know. Yeah. So I may not stay with this guy if he doesn't back off, obviously, but he did catch my husband Steven's Johnson disease very quickly. And I think that was a really good thing that we were going to this doctor at this time. So the other thing I don't like about him is he keeps trying to put me on a GLP-1. However, the last time he did offer a natural supplement. I still haven't researched that supplement because I've decided to take berberine, but he is okay with that, so that's good. Yes, Lynn says, no, I will not go on a statin, doc, but feel free to keep pushing it. Right. I may use that line. I have to go soon, Jen says. I got to go to the store. I'll see you later, girlfriend. See you at Barb. See you tonight, Jen. I'm sure Barb will sing to you again. Let's see. Luckily, it's my team on work soon because new cat's jumping all over me and I'm chatting here. Yeah, I had a cat in here earlier. My door is open, so we may get a visitation from a cat. Let's see. People still saying hi. Okay. So the next thing, let's see. And again, I posted links for the berberine. I posted links to one of my favorite books, and I'm giving this copy to my doctor. I have also the audiobook. I may buy another copy just for me later, but this copy I'm giving to the doctor. Um, and then all of the studies and my little personalized document is going to him too. There's probably like 30 or 40, 50 pages here that I will give to him. And Coach Juliet, who is also my coach, she's your coach too, says, "You're navigating this perfectly, Amy. I get a good feeling it will work out well. You're a new doctor." Yeah, I really do like this doctor. Everyone's like, fire him, right? And I'm like, he's doing some good things for my husband, and he's doing what he was taught to do. And honestly, all of my other blood markers are fantastic. So I just need to have a come to you know what meeting with him, and we can come to a agreement to disagree on this. And honestly, I'm kind of going to take the approach of, let's just keep an eye on this, doc. Okay, let's just, if he wants me to do a CAC score every year and just keep an eye on it, I will work with him. I will do some things that he wants me to do, but then he's got to do some things I want to do too, like not take a statin. You should have seen the look on the pharmacist's face when I went to pick up my other prescription, which I will be getting off soon. When I said, "No, thank you, you can put that back on the shelf," he just looked at me like, "What? Say what?" I just hope I don't get in trouble with the insurance company, because Barbara Grandma's Crochet Corner said the insurance company reached out to her for not taking a medication. So, okay, so there's that. Oh, the other good thing the doctor did was I did a home oximetry test to review my CPAP, to make sure my oxygen was good. And I said, "Do you still want me to go do an expensive sleep study?" He says, "No, we're good. Just keep wearing your CPAP machine." So I like that. Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk about. This is not for the people. Well, maybe it is, but I just wanted to oh, yeah. And Lance says, "My wife uses berberine to help with glucose control." Exactly. We get the brand from Costco. I will check that brand out. Maybe it's cheaper. 2 to 3 a day. I'm working on 2 right now. I have to slowly titrate up because I get bathroom issues, because it's just like metformin, and people get bathroom issues on on metformin. So it's not bourbon. Hi, Gary. It's not bourbon. It's berberine. Berberine. I'm not drinking bourbon. And I'm taking it 2 times. I have to titrate up. Okay. If you Are you struggling on weight loss? Not feeling your best? Or do you know somebody? This is more for new people in the community. Most of you who are watching me on this live stream do not need a health coach, right? And I understand that, but you might know somebody who does. I work with individuals to develop an individualized plan to optimize health and lifestyle. Uh, I have posted the link for a free 30-minute coaching call in the description of this, and it's pinned at the top. And if you know anybody who might benefit from these services, I am now offering 50% off of all of my coaching packages. So please share that with your loved ones. Oh, Papa Carnivore's in the house. Hey, Papa. Pretzel Pete. Let me see. Yeah, I am not drinking bourbon. Hey, Pete. Everyone's saying hi to Pete and Gary Noslow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I just showed my lab results. Um, I also wanted to say thank you to everybody who supports this channel. Uh, every time you give me a super chat, you give me a buy me a bacon, which my link is over here to buy me a bacon. Every time you do that, you are supporting the technology fees required to this channel up and running. It's not free. It's not cheap. Anyone who, you know, goes live can explain. But those super chats, those buy me a bacons. The other thing you can do is it drops in this Nightbot drops my link. But the thing that it does is if you go to my Amazon link and order anything within 24 hours, it will send me a few pennies of commissions over to my Amazon. And I think after I make $25, they put that into my bank account. So if you can't afford a super chat or buy me a bacon, and you can, let me just get a link real quick. I'll post this real quick. I greatly appreciate anybody who can go over to my Amazon. I haven't seen it drop yet. So I'm going to post this here. You click on this link and then you go and order anything and put it into your cart. And anything you order within 24 hours of clicking on this link will send me a few bucks or a few pennies. And I appreciate that. So, Peter, I wanted to address something you chatted on my walk and talk yesterday. You had said something to the effect that I'm really surprised your seasonal allergies have not gone away or gotten better. So the answer to that question is yes, my seasonal allergies have gotten better, but they're not 100% gone. I do notice right now when the weather changes, my allergies get a little worse. They are better. When the little white things the dog would get out in the air, they get worse. Now, I've been carnivore for 8 months. I have noticed since going keto that my allergies, 8 years ago have gotten better. But the two things that I'm still extremely allergic to and my recent allergy test showed is cats, and I live with 4 cats, and dust mites. So, yes, I paid a lot of money for these allergy tests, but I'm on a high care deductible plan. So whether I spend it on medication, whether I spend it on just going to the doctor, as a matter of fact, I just had to pay another $400 for all these blood tests because I pay 100% of everything up to $3,000. Once I meet the $3,000, then I pays nothing. So it's like, do you pay copays or do you pay upfront? And then when you meet your deductible, everything's free. So this happens every year at the beginning of the year. I pay a bunch of money out until I hit the $3,000 and I'm getting closer to the $3,000. So after that, I won't have to pay anything. But I am much better. I don't know that I'll ever be not allergic to cats. I just don't know. Hi, Kay. My Aunt Kay is watching. Welcome, Kay. And Deb Riley on Facebook says, good to hear you, Amy. Got to run, though. I'm busy at work. Thank you for joining over at Facebook. That's Cindy DeManch's sister. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to see her at Keto Palooza in Louisville in October. And my Aunt Kay, my husband's aunt, actually, but I call her Aunt Kay, is watching from Facebook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Aunt Kay. And Lance says, my allergies are 99% better after 19 months on carnivore. It is amazing. And mine are better. I used to have to use my asthma inhaler 4 times a day or more, sometimes over the recommended dosage, right? Like 6 times a day. And that has gotten better. It has gotten better, but it's not 100% gone. And those of you who have known me tell my story, I do seem to be highly allergic, even to certain things in foods and meat, right? I think that I'm probably one of these people who would do best on fresh beef only lion diet, but I'll be honest with you, my pocketbook just can't do that. So I'm doing the best that I can with what I have, and I'm working with it. Now, am I so much better? Absolutely. Now, I do notice when I go to my singing rehearsals, sometimes I have to hit my inhaler because I notice I can't take the deep breaths that I really need. And I plan, if you guys aren't fans of DC Rebuilding, go over and check out his channel. I'm going to start doing his breathing exercises to try to really get my breath work down. Because that's one of the things we as coaches really promote. I know the box breathing, but I want to go check out DC Rebuilding's channel and do his breathing exercises. And let me see if I can get his channel here and promote it a little bit so that you guys can all follow him too. He is in Australia. Here we go. His story is just amazing. Or does he still live in Japan? I'm not sure. Someone post in the comments where DC Rebuilding is out of. Let me just post this. And again, just so you guys know, I am going vertical today. Sorry if that's confusing. Okay, here's DC Rebuilding's channel. So there's that. He has wonderful breath work for stress. And just, working on breath work is great for relieving stress and also building up that lung capacity. Lynn, I am so excited to be meeting you at KPL as well. October is so far away. It will be here before you know it, Lynn. Although I'm not going to lie, I am not wishing away the summer because I'm really excited to be able to get rid of the snow that's been outside and get some warm weather and maybe go out twice a day and start getting sun in my face and all of that. So I'm going to start posting some links. The first, well, I guess Miriam and Chris Bear are coming to Elkhart in May sometime for a meetup. So I will be going to Elkhart for that meetup. I don't know when the date is, but as soon as it is, if you're in the South Bend, Mishawaka, Michiana, Elkhart area, and you want to go to Smokin' Fatties with us, that will be in May. I don't have that date. The next meetup I am going to is the Chicago meetup, and this is a kilts meetup. And this is July 25th in Chicago. Then I will be going to Kalamazoo, Michigan. And I believe George and Laney will be there. And the link to this one, this is through Robin Heron's site. The link to this one is here. Anybody who wants to go to that one. Then I will be going to KPL, which is October 8th, 9th, and 10th, I believe. That is in Louisville, Kentucky. And that's this one. And then the final meetup I will be doing is, and I don't have a link for that one. That one will be Hack Your Health. And I will be working the Kilts booth for that one. I will have to get that link. And, but that's the other one I am doing. I don't have that link. If someone has that, please post that in the comments. So I will be doing Hack Your Health in November. If you are going to a meetup, post it in the comments, everybody. I would love to meet you all in person at one of these meetups. What is everybody having for lunch today? I have not yet had my lunch. I do have a chuck roast in the oven, so that will be for dinner. But I will probably making some scrambled eggs with butter, a couple pieces of bacon, and a couple Jones sausages for lunch. Oh, and I think Peter said something about berberine. Let me find that comment. Where did you say that? Here, to my Oh, Peter says, Amy, I'm unaware that you were taking berberine. I took that early in on keto and carnivore. I think it was very beneficial. So I started taking berberine plus because my cholesterol was high for my previous doctor, and I would take it 8 weeks before my blood work to bump up the HDL to make my HDL and LDL ratio better. But now, Peter, I'm taking this because from what some of the creators like Dr. Barry say, this berberine is a natural like metformin. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try to take this to decrease my appetite, and especially in the evenings. And Peter, it's working. I lost 2 pounds. And so I'm using this to try to suppress those terrible. It doesn't bother me so much that I'm hungry, but it bothers me so much that I'm hungry to the point where I can't focus at night and all I'm thinking about is food. So it's kind of, and I don't want to say I'm craving noise because I'm not like craving sweets. I'm not craving snacks. I'm craving like a meal, like carnivore food. But this seems to be helping. And right now I'm up to 1 pill in the morning and 1 pill in the evening. And I may even go up to 3 pills a day. Coach Angela says, I have lamb and cheese. Mozzarella. That sounds delicious. Ooh, Spanky's in the house. Welcome, Spanky. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Spanky's a member on this channel. I appreciate your support, Spanky. Oh, the other thing I want to announce let me see if I can show this. My live streams on Sunday, March 29th. Thomas and I are going live and we're having a cooking battle, kind of like what Jerry and I did. He's going to make a recipe. I'm going to make a recipe. Let me see if I can. So I want you all to, can I share this link? Get shareable link. I want you all to favorite this. So we're both going to be making beef dishes, right? And it's a little friendly contest. So here is the beef battle link. It will be at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central on Sunday, March 29th. Thomas Target Prime Rib, and I will be doing a cook-off and demonstrating recipes. If you would like to come on with me and do a cooking live stream, I will host the live stream. All you have to do is come on screen, have a way to share your screen and show what you're cooking. Email me at ketorockstars21@gmail.com and we will schedule it out because I love cooking on screen and it's even more fun with a friend. Gary saying having a cigar for lunch, smoked, of course. Enjoy your cigar. Um, yeah, I can smell that pot roast, that chuck roast from here. And everyone telling Gary hi and hi to Spanky. And if you have a recipe you would like or some type of meal that you would like me to do a cooking demonstration of, post it in the comments. It has to be something that takes 2 hours or less because I'm not going to live stream all night. But if you have a themed dish or something you would like me to demonstrate, post it in the comments and I will, put that on the calendar. I'm running out of guests who want to be interviewed, so I'm probably going to go back to some more cooking live streams on Sunday nights. And the times I go live are Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern and Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. And Okies is here. This is Jason, everybody. Welcome, Okies. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Hello, hello, hello. Okies is a superstar. Okies, type exclamation love bacon, exclamation love bacon, all one word, and it will drop your channel so everybody can go subscribe to you. Thank you, everybody. And if you don't mind hitting that like button, I really appreciate it. It helps push this stream and some of my future streams out to everybody. Bacon Runner Donna Ray is posting exclamation point love bacon. Love bacon. Love bacon. Okies. Exclamation point LOVEBAKON. There you go. We're almost done with this live stream because I am on my lunch break from work. So let's see. Anything coming up? This Sunday, I have Paul Salvatierra coming on as my guest at 7 p.m. Eastern. He's going to be talking about how he has managed his type 2 diabetes for, I think, like 30 or 40 years, for a very long time. So that's who the guest will be on the panel this Sunday. Saturday, I have my graduation from the PhD Proper Human Diet Coaching course. So I'm excited to do that. I've got some big things coming in. One thing I want you all to know on Easter. What? Paul's in the house. Hi, Paul. Guess I'm blocked testing. I'm not sure what you're saying, Paul. I see you. You're here. Thank you for showing up. Huh. You're not blocked. Hi, Paul. Paul will be the guest on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, so everyone tune into that. He has a very interesting story and a lot of information to tell everybody about his type 2 diabetes journey. Welcome, Paul. Can't wait to chat with you on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Everyone saying hi to Paul. Hi, Donna Ray. And again, we are not doctors or medical professionals, do not provide diagnosis or treatment. Interesting. Were you not subscribed, Paul? I turned on, you must be a subscriber for 20 minutes. So if you weren't subbed to the channel, but I thought you were subbed, so I don't understand. But yeah, if you just subbed, then it takes 20 minutes for you to be able to chat. There's been so let's talk about this for a minute. There's been a troll. It's the same person. He's going around from Keto Carnivore channel to Keto Carnivore channel. His name, and I will call him on this, is John Stud. And he's been saying some really nasty things in people's live streams. I hate to even repeat this, but I'm going to. In Russ's live stream on Tuesday night, he said, looks like you're on the seafood diet. And he keeps saying, he said something mean to Thomas, like, are you sure this carnivore really works? Because you're fat and it looks like it's not working for you. So I turned on, you must be a subscriber for 20 minutes or longer to try to keep trolls out of here. So if you show up and you're not a subscriber already, you must hit the subscribe button and you must be a channel subscriber for at least 20 minutes. And this is to help keep the nasty noise out, just so you know. But you're here now. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, he is an idiot. The closest dork, just saying. And I'm telling you, I hope he subs to my channel. And I hope he comes on here because I'm going to go all Bart K on his you know what. And just call him out and just say you're a jerk, right? Because he is. And I called him a troll in, who was he on most recently? But if he shows his face here, he's going to wish he didn't. So, yeah. And actually, I would send the link out to let him come on screen so that we could just obliterate him right back because he's just being rude. Pam Dooley is watching over on Facebook. Hi, Pam. Hope you're having a great day. Pam and I used to work together at Martin Supermarkets maybe 30 plus years ago. Welcome, Pam. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. I still can't see who's joining us on there's 3 people watching from Rumble. Sorry, I'm saying hi to you. I can't see the comment yet. I will get that fixed by next time, I promise. Agreed, Gary. Agreed. I have 10 minutes left of the live stream before I have to clock in and go back to work. But yes, I do not appreciate trolls. I can take it. Like, I got trampled all over on Butter Bob's live stream when I showed up a couple weeks ago, and people were just being really nasty to me for having done protein-sparing modified fasting for 4 years. Well, guess what, guys? Should I not talk about something I did just because people don't agree with it? I did it for 4 years. It worked until it didn't. And now I'm switching things up and changing things around, right? And guess what? I gained weight on carnivore. Carnivore does not cure everything, but I will tell you one thing. I am feeling so much better on carnivore, even though I gained about 25 pounds. My brain function is better. I just feel so much better. The brain fog is so much better. I don't feel so exhausted all the time. I have more energy. Uh those that's exactly what was going on with me that made me want to go carnivore is the extreme exhaustion. Keto had fixed 90% of the things, including weight loss and everything else. But carnivore really helped my brain fog. And I truly believe, and this is just my opinion, it's not medical advice. It's the bump in cholesterol, right? It's the bump in the HDL. It's the high fat that is really making me feel better. And now of course, my levels, as I reviewed earlier in the stream, and you can rewind and go back there and see what my latest cholesterol results were. But I truly believe that bumping all those numbers up is what's making me feel better. And you all have to do your own N=1. This is just mine, and Jiffy's in the house. Welcome, Jiffy Strange Animal. And thank you so much, Spanky. Spanky says you look amazing. I don't know about all that, but I definitely feel better. And you know what? If my pants fit a little bit tighter, there's non-scale victories, and I am celebrating a lot of non-scale victories. So what? So I gained 25 pounds back. So what? I'm over that. The benefits that I am feeling to eating a high-fat carnivore and my brain fog feeling better and not feeling paralyzed, and, you know, those outweigh what the scale says, in my opinion. Hi, Jiffy. Who else just showed up? Coach Juliet is saying hi to people. And yay! Paul says, by the way, blood glucose 7-day average is at 83 right now. Rock on, Paul. And again, Paul's going to be on Sunday night at 7 for an interview. And Pam, my sister from another mister over on Facebook. Pam used to be my boss, by the way, everybody. When I was just a young girl in high school and college. Welcome, Pam. Looking good, she says. Well, you are looking good too, Pam. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you tuning in from the Facebook. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, Spanky says that's great, Paul. Actually, let's do a little bit of a congratulations down to we'll do this. Congratulations to Paul. Everybody see that? It's not working. Shift 9. Here we go. Yay! For Paul! We're going to give him some butter today. Way to go, Paul. Hey, let me turn that off now. Yeah, congratulations to Paul for getting it. Oh, it's still going. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. I must hit the button again. Spanky's got 5 days till he moves. So, Spanky, are you going to not be able to be in the live streams for a while because of no internet, or are you going to be able to join from your phone? Post in the comments what's going on there. Oh, I got 5 minutes left, guys. If you have any last minute questions or comments, please get them in now because somebody's got to go back to their day job, right? But this 11:30 a.m. time seems to be working very well. So I'm going to continue to try to do it. Yeah, fantastic, Paul. Spanky says 5 days till move day. Paul saying thank you so much. Squeaky Monkey just showed up. Hey, Squeaky. I got 5 minutes left, Squeaky, but thank you for showing up. Spanky says he will be off internet for a week or so. Well, hopefully, maybe you can join from your mobile device. After you move, we will get together and I will test sending you something off of the Canadian Amazon to see if we can uh, to see if the shipping to Canada works. So thank you for being my guinea pig on that. Hey, retired Rick. Retired Rick's in the house. What a nice day today. It's actually sunny out. It's not very warm, I don't think. Hey, computer, what's the weather? Better stop. He's still talking. So I'm going to type it. It's like 47 degrees out. So maybe I have church tonight, but maybe after church I will go for a walk. We will see. Uh oh my gosh. Thank you all for tuning in today. And thank you all who are members and who have bought me coffees or bacon, I mean, which the link is right there. Buy Me a Bacon is right there. It's got a picture of a coffee, but mine is called Buy Me a Bacon. Thank you for everyone who uses my Amazon channel, which there's a link in the comments. A new BMW. What? No, not everybody gets a new BMW. I'm not buying BMWs. Did I say that? That's not what I meant. But uh you can, if you want to support this channel and don't have, the money to, you could always click on my Amazon link, which is in the description of this, and you can purchase something like a regular item that you were going to buy anyway, and it will throw me a few pennies and dollars my way. So I appreciate everybody who does that. Rick says hi and bye, everyone. Yes. Hi and bye, Rick. Last comments. Have a great day, all. Okay, we will see you Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Paul Salvatera will be on. He will be having an amazing conversation about his type 2 diabetes and what he is doing to remedy that. Again, I am taking this Berberin Plus. The link is in the comments. It is helping with my cravings. I've lost 2 pounds. And eat the meat, everybody. Okay, guys. Oh, wait. Gary says, my sister needs your coaching. If you're for real, Gary, in the link of this video, I have a link you can send her for a free 30-minute coaching session, and all my packages are 50% off right now for the time being. So I'm not going to say my prices yet because I'm still working on those, but 50% off my prices and a free initial coaching discussion just to see if we're a good fit. So, Gary, send the link to your sister, and then we need to chat offline. So there's a link in there. You can send that to your sister. And email me, Gary, at ketorockstars21@gmail.com, and I can give you some pricing information. So thank you. Pay me too for 3 months, Gary. Oh my gosh, Gary, you're a hoot. I love this group of people. You guys are all comedians. Okay, guys, it is. You must be a nice brother, Rick says. Yes, he is a good brother, right? So if you know anybody, I'm giving 50% off discounts to all my coaching packages. And Gary, email me ketorockstars21@gmail.com and I will let you know what I offer. Okay. And then I can do have your sister fill out that initial connection call. And then I have some booking stuff too, a client intake form and whatnot. But get with me on my email and we'll set something up for her. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I really got to go. So as you know, we always do let me turn this off. Oh, text. I have to do so many things. Okay. So as you know, we always do the rolling credits to give everybody credit who showed up today. So what we're going to do, let me turn this off. Okay, guys. Here we go. Are we ready? Have a great day, all. See you Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Lights fade low, the bacon's done. We rocked the stream and had some fun. Keto rock stars in the rocking crew. Stay strong, we're gonna roll with you. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. We're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Rocking till the credits roll.